All right, welcome back, YouTubers. All right, so back to this Panjaris weld positioner. Look at the mess I got going on here. Well, I finally got through this schnozzle of really delightful looking wiring. And there's the other end of it. So I just got to pull this crap through. I got all the new wires connected, and it obviously looks like it needs a bit of a cleanup, and it does. And that'll get all tidied up and put through some conduit and then finally routed into the box. All the wires are labeled and numbered that match up with the labeling and numbering that I put on here. And then it was just a matter of using the meter and checking out one at a time. And then, so I didn't get any footage of this because it's long and shitty and boring. But anyways, I just probed each wire with a meter. I sort of separated the colors out because it was kind of easier for me to follow. So I just laid out, you know, it's hard to tell the colors, but anyways, all the red ones, the blue ones, the green ones in a lump, and I just went through and got all the green ones and all the red ones, and just one at a time probed with continuity. The diode test function on the meter, and just made sure that I got continuity on each of them, and then one at a time replaced them, and made sure that all the new wires were labeled the same as the old wires. So when I go now back into the box of other stuff, so I've got the other wires in and terminated now. I just need to do some cleanup and make it look nicer, but that'll all happen once I get the rest of this crap in. But you know, the numbering sequence at the top, the numbering sequence on this terminal strip on the side, and so then that'll all fall into place based on the numbers on the wires. So there are a couple that have, like this green one, this is a ground, and then there is one other one, I think you can see it over there in the corner, the red one, that ties into this red wire. And I think there's one more, actually, the white one. This white one there ties into that red wire there. Anyways, so now I'm going to go pull that crap out, put all of this into a nice conduit, put the switch panel back on, run all the wires into the bottom there. I got a new liquid tight connector there. Terminate everything up in here, and then tidy up the wiring. I think some of these either got to make shorter or just tidy them up, make sure that everything's tied up nicely and zaps drop together, and it's not chafing or rubbing on anything. And then we get to find out if this little disaster is going to work. So I'm going to cut this off here, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done, and whether luck will be on my side for running it. And I think the only other thing that I wanted to do, you know, I'll just loop around here. This is the new conduit. I did find some 4-wire. I need to tie strap that up real nice. I don't like this is a set of screws that we're holding on the but they're way too long, and they're like a wood screw, and they're gonna poke a hole in the wiring that's there. So this is just loose in here right now. This had duct tape on it. I don't know if you remember from a first video, just kind of covering up this board that's in this front end of this motor. And so I'll have to figure something out there as a guard, and there is a guard there that needs to go back on here. I wanted to clean this this little drive chain up a bit, and I am actually a little bit concerned about how these plastic connectors, it did have a 90 on it originally, so I put a 90 on it, but I'm a little bit concerned how those plastic liquid tight connectors are going to hold up to this table positioning, because this stuff is pretty stiff actually. So we'll see. Maybe it'll snap in the first go, and then we'll learn our lesson real quick and see if there's something else that I can use in its place. But yeah, that's the plan. So, and then a little bit more cleanup around some of this stuff. I got to check the oil in these that little gearbox, and I think there's one more on the this other side over here. There's one more there. I wanted to check the oil in those, and just make sure that everything's topped up. I'll take this guard off too, if I can, and check. Yeah, I think there's a couple of screws at the top there. Oops. And then we'll just check that one out, see how that one looks, and then we will spark it up. So, yeah, before I go doing that, I'll clean all this shit up, and we're getting there. So I think tonight, the last little bit of today will be stuffing that white rat's nest through a conduit and into this box, and buttoning up the that end of things, and then I just have to put the ends on and start making connections. So that's that. That's where I am now. So yeah, please, if you guys like this kind of stuff, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully the next one is good in the sense of it being a fully functioning unit. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.